This is going to be a very serious, in-depth Good morning. Some important business to take care of today. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just super interested to see how far this board goes. I know the remote lasts quite a while, so I shouldn't have any trouble with that, but it just recorded as well. Yeah, I plan to get a lot of footage and just chuck it all in, so it might get a bit boring. So grab some popcorn and sit back and relax. Now, it's not super obvious when this thing's finished charging. Like, that's it turned on, that blue light. It turns itself on when it charges. As for the green light, in the instructions, apparently, once it's done flashing, it should be finished, but I've never seen it flash. It just comes on when I plug it in, and that indicates that it's charging. So yeah, I've let this thing go like all day, and this green light just doesn't turn off. Like, that's all I get. So I basically have no indication as to whether it's fully charged, half charged, don't know. But when I'm using it, I know when it's getting towards the end because it does the flashes. It does like a slow flash, and then when it gets real close it does like a fast flash. So at least I always know it's not gonna, I know it's not gonna run out on me. But yeah, for charging, I just don't know. So here I am, Darlington. I'm going to show you the readings from the two apps, and I'm just going to have it going pretty much all day. I'm going to drop a pin on my map as well, so I can, show where I've started and where I got to. And I'm just going to hit this trail here pretty much. It's, just takes off up here, and then I'll just be going straight off up into the bush, pretty much. Okay, car's locked, ready to go, and I'm going to be using this on full. See it flashing fast there? That means I'm on full. I'm going to use it on full all day, just for the purpose of the video. I'm going to post up some images later of all my settings on the vest as well, but I'm set to 50 amps for the motor and 35 for the battery, so we'll just see how it goes basically. Woo! Okay, GPS all set, two apps up and running. Let's do this. Now, I'm not going to go like hard out all day, just smashing it. I'm going to be doing half, half skids and just having a bit of fun, just a bit of all around. I should mention as well that I've got 14 tooth gearing to the 66 teeth, 8-inch tyres, blah blah. All this is going to be in the description, so try and keep the video as not boring as possible. I'll be back. I was just back there in one of the little bush tracks with really shitty terrain, and my poor board got another flat. So I was just coming back a little bit because I fucked up my tyre, and I've discovered some pretty gnarly jumps. So I'm going to get some GoPro footage of that and throw it in as well. Why not? I've pumped the tyre back up for now, which is going back down slowly. Must be another small hole. Time to adventure with a half flat tyre which I've pumped up. Hashtag dodgy. Probably going to get another flat here. Oh shit. Alright, this is ridiculous, but I think I can still do it. This is by far the most ridiculous shit I've done. And I do not like this bit either. But we're doing it. That's what we're doing. We're doing some really fucked up shit right now. And back to the jumps. Do that half flat tyre and loose belts. Not too bad. Alright, I think my distance is probably on about halfway right now. I'll do a little check after I do these jumps, because I am keen to jump. talking about. Oh, those jumps, man. Oh. Now let's just check out this range. Sitting on 79, and my map readings and GPS readings tell me that I've done about 5.1 k's. So, you know, not too bad. And as you saw, like just then, some of the shit that I took on was pretty brutal, eh? Not for massive amount of time, and I haven't been screaming up hills or anything like that, but, you know, I've done a bit of fucking around, and yeah, 5.1 k's, not too bad, eh? But not having a good day. Gotta say, gotta get this fucking thing pumped up again, and then probably fix the puncture later. Just ride it around for a bit again. Do some more GPS reading, and yeah, I'll touch back later on. Get that up to about 45. It's going down pretty quick. You can see the puncture right there. Right on top of my other patch. Somebody just does not want me to make any progress today. I mean, yeah, I've been here for like an hour just fixing my tyre. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. My God. These fucking big pieces of shit. As you can tell, I'm a little agitated in the past hour trying to fix this piece of shit tyre, which is punctured like 3 times within 3 days. So yeah, left off at about, I think, what was it, 5.1, and then I did a couple of laps of that course with the half flat tyre. So I think it added up to about 7, and I'm just going to continue on here now. Head back onto the track. And basically just try and keep off some of that really shitty, dodgy stuff, because I mean, these tyres are quite thin at the moment. I have been doing a lot of skids, and it seems to be the front right for whatever reason is, you know, chopping it a lot more. So yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye out, but I'm going a lot further now because I should still have another 20 k's or another 10 k's or something at least, I would say. It's a nice path up here. It's too straight though, there needs to be a bit more turns. That's why I went through the bush before, that little trap where I popped my tyre. It's quite nice, but there's a lot of rough bumps and shit you got to get through as well. Obviously that's what popped my tyre, but yeah, no, this is good, just cruising along. I love it, it's super smooth. I do get an ache in the back leg every so often, just because this thing's so powerful. You can try and lean forwards a bit more, but when you lean forwards, I think you tend to lose a bit of your stability. So this is back where I fixed, oh, there we go. You're joking. I was just about to say this is back where I fixed my tyre and I lost the cap, right, for the tyre. But I've just spotted it. Where the fuck is it? Ah, shit. Now I've lost it again, but I just looked down. Here we go. Look at that. So I've just come from up there. I'm just heading back now because I'm actually only on, oh, it's jumped up 71. I was on like 68 when I pulled over, so you know, it's going down, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to actually trail back. I've come like, I don't know, only a K away from the jumps that I was just at, but I'm going to head back, and I want to hit those jumps again, in all honesty. Plus, if this tyre decides, or any of these tyres decide to play up again, at least I'll be a bit closer back as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to those jumps and have another scoot around. And we'll add all this shit up later. See how far I've done. So I'm just halfway back to the car now. It's 4:21. Some nice scenery. Dude riding a bike. Gave us the heads up. All tyres are still pumped, I hope. Yep, gnarly. Sitting on 61%. Haven't checked the distance, but that doesn't matter, we'll sort all that later. But yeah, how's this, eh? Lovely way to cruise back. Very nice. Not too far off. Another 2 minutes or something. I just thought I'd film this last bit because I love it. It's kind of tight and yeah. I'm not. Shut up. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to film it. Heading over to Darlington skate park right now. See what's going down. This is the real part. Yeah. Fucking love these jumps, but often it's quite like soft here. So we'll just fucking see what happens, I guess. Fucking hectic. Take us for a bit of a lap around. How am I sitting on? 50%. Still 50%. Not too many Ks done, but you know, enough fun and action to say that this board's been fucking pretty fair cracked. I'll say that. Fair cracked. Bit of a hill. Not too much of a hill, in fact quite pleasant. Just a nice
through the wilderness. This is the View Terrace near Lakey. Just had to come up this hill again, which I'll show you. I'm going to go back down it for like the third time or something, just in this last bit, trying to get rid of all the battery, and it was not in the plans because yeah, I had to come back up. Lost the GoPro in the bush, so I've just found it clearly. Yeah, hopefully my phone's still recording this, but the board's pretty much right where I want to be ending it, 32. Like literally I don't like pushing it any further than that because I've got it set quite low. Yeah, wish me luck. Alright, so here's this hill and I'm just going to go down it, see how much it charges the board back up. 33, we were on 32 when I walked out before, but hey, just feel on my leg there, the warmth in the motors is still there from when I came up this thing. This hill is quite massive. I had two chicks looking at me thinking, what the fuck? This motors are screaming coming up it. Alright, here goes, just going to do one long break. Brakes are set on 25 amps current. For the motors, that is. I've actually found just now that with carving you can actually slow yourself down a lot more. If you're coming in too hot, just give it a bit of a carve and try and, you know, put some of that pressure into the corner. Now we can take it. There's still not much battery. I'm going to be pushing it back to the car here. I reckon I've got about half a K to a K. It starts to flatten out here though. I've actually got it on half now as well. Mouth's drying up. 25%. Oh, I'm killing it, man. I should probably just walk it for the last bit. Literally. As soon as you hit 25%, lipos, they just fucking drop, man, eh? And at that point now, 21, 20, 19, taking throttle off. Yep, settling on 19. And I don't really want to run it to 0, but I'm just going to cruise back to the car here. Yeah, almost there, almost there. Sorry, board. Nah, I'm going to walk it. 16%. Fucking hell. Nah, we got this. We got this. I'm right there. And not too far left. One little hop. Here we go. So I think my battery's been fully used. Coming in at 17%. 18. That's used, mate. Lipos, you don't want to go any lower than that. Literally, I shouldn't have gone any lower than that. So we'll just see how it goes. Now, I forgot to mention, with the controller here, this thing lasts, I think it literally probably lasts you like 2 boards worth, maybe even more. But I don't know, because the 12S, it's a lot of power, man. I don't literally know, but I'm going to be testing this again tomorrow with another full charge, and we'll just see how long it takes till the flashing comes in. So I'll be back with that. It's going to be another day for me, but for you guys, seem like that. Alright, it's a fresh day for me. Fresh charge on the board, 100% again. Fresh beer. But the remote is still on the same charge from yesterday. Now I don't have a green flashing light yet, and I hopefully shouldn't have one for the whole day, but we'll see how that goes. You know, I might start flashing like 10 minutes in, it might start flashing like halfway through the ride, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure my remote was fully charged yesterday before I took it out. So it's going to be interesting just to see how long the remote goes for. At least, you know, you always know it goes for 1 board, and that's all that matters really. As long as it goes for 1 board, then you should be fine. You just charge it up with the board. But yeah, cool as. Let's do it. I'm just at Guildford Park, or some park in Guildford. I think it might be called Lilac Park. I might be wrong, but yeah, quite lovely. Goes all the way around here, and then like off in the distance there, it'll actually go even further, and I can go down to the river, round. I'm not going to do too much filming here though, because I crammed so much in from yesterday. You know, I don't really want to hit yous with too much. You might have seen yesterday that I had the board on, like at the very start of the video, I had the board on current. I was just fucking around with it, just testing it out. I didn't actually ride yesterday with current. I had the brakes on, no reverse. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it's a bit weird, and if you break traction, you know, coming in using the brake, the wheels think you've completely stopped. They'll try and spin the other way. So, you know, it's pretty dodgy, and like I was just riding around with it, and then, you know, all of a sudden I forgot, and it's like, oh fuck, you know, like it can get a bit dodgy, especially if you've just been used to riding with the brakes on. But cool feature, and like if I ever really need to whip my phone out of my pocket or something, just quickly go into the vest gap and switch it over, and I can just back up out of whatever I've gotten into. But yeah, I can just take my feet out, piece of piss. So it's not like I ever really need to do that, but yeah, it's fun to play around with. Just thought I'd mention that. So I'm just down at the river, obviously, and I just thought I'd do a bit of filming here. Didn't bring my GoPro today, so phone it is. pretty nice along here. I will mention, I've been riding around for about half an hour or something, and I was back up at a spot up the road there, and some weird shit was happening with the board. Like, I had my earphones in, so I couldn't listen to it or anything, but well, I'd been riding for about 20 minutes, you know, going pretty fast, and all of a sudden the board just like slowed down and was going real slow. So I pulled over, felt the motors, felt the S, and nothing was hot. So I was like, you know, nothing's overheating, everything's cool. But then yeah, so what I did was I unplugged the board, plugged it back in, and everything was sweet. I don't know if it was the controller or if it was the board or what was going on there, but yeah, it definitely wasn't giving me the juice. I'm just sitting in the car at the moment, obviously. Man, the controller, it just goes forever. Like, I can't be bothered riding anymore. I spent all day yesterday doing a lot of riding, and today I just can't be bothered. Like, yeah. I can't remember what percentage I ended up on the board. I think it was like 70 or something. I'll have another look in a sec, just before I do another lap and try and drain it. I'm at a different spot now, so looks the same, but pretty decent spot as well. Some off-roady bits. I might just go tear it up through there and just try and drain it as quick as possible, just literally for the test. Yeah, so board's on 69 and the remote is still not flashing. I think I'm just going to end this when it starts flashing, like the first set of flashes. I'll just start heading back to the car then, and I'll just call it quits then. I think like this is pretty thorough. Board and a half to 2 boards, I think, is for the remote. Ah! Shit, man. This is cool. I didn't even know this existed. Still not flashing. Board's on 63. Discovering spots still here. This is pretty cool, some car park. Fish market reserve. I've got to turn around though, because I didn't bring the punching kit today and I don't want to get another flat. I'm probably about 3 k's away from the car. So I'm just going to turn around now. And I think that's enough filming. I'll be back once I figure out all the specs and bits and pieces, and I'll put it all together then. For now, peace out. I lied. I want to film this part because it's pretty cool. I've just found this part as well. Do it. Ah! Sweet. So rather than going up there where I went before, I just came through there. Alright, back to the car. This hectic grass. Up this shitty hill. Slippery tires. Alright, so I'm just back at the car. The remote started flashing. And the board is on 63%. So, you know, I could probably push it to about half, I reckon. And just to remind you, like, the remote was on full the whole time, so, like, full, working at full. So, I mean, I don't know if that actually makes a difference or not, like if I was using it on high or low. I don't know how the connectivity works, but, yeah, like, I'm always throttling on and off, doing skids and just, you know, playing around. Basically, I don't go steady at all. Like, I like to spin the tires and shit and pretty well give it to it. So it's looking like 17 Ks range yesterday on the board on one charge, and like a board and a half plus on the remote. So yeah, I'll put all the specs up, but yeah, that's it for now.